Transportation is so superb.
The level of accommodation is better.
Very close to the Prophet Mosque.
I felt I should still be here to still worship more.
The changes have been so magnificent, so incredible.
Medina was a wonderful experience.
They exceeded our expectation.
For me, the Hajj service scheme is something which we must start.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Welcome to another edition of the program As You Answer the Call. I am Binta Magaji. Don't forget, the fight to stop the spread of coronavirus is a collective responsibility. Let's be conscious of all precautionary measures to stay safe. The leadership of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, continues its advocacy with visits to Kano, Katsina, and Jigawa states to interact with governors, traditional rulers, and other relevant stakeholders. What the NAHCON leadership hopes to achieve by embarking on such outings is the focus of our Spotlight segment. Also in the program, we have our regular segments such as the NAHCON News Diary, which features the activities of NAHCON chairman, key functionaries of the commission, and other stakeholders. These are more shortly. Stay with us.
The management of National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, is embarking on a transformation journey that will be driven by digital technology and innovation. This is aimed at bringing efficiency to Hajj and Umrah operations and also improve service delivery to pilgrims and stakeholders. To achieve this goal, a survey is ongoing to collate data that will assist the Commission in developing a transformation plan as well as facilitate its implementation for the overall good of pilgrims before, during and after Hajj and Umrah exercises. Viewers of this program can therefore take part in the survey to make their input. For details of how this can be done, kindly visit our website survey.nigeriahajcom.gov.ng. Effective Hajj and Umrah management and administration is our concern. Help us to get this right. Signed, Management.
Thanks for being there. We begin the program with the news diary as presented from our studio. The chairman of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, Alhaji Zikrullah Kuli Hassan, said Kano State is strategic to Hajj operations, adding that with synergy among officials, more successes will be recorded during Hajj exercises. Alhaji Zikrullah stated this in Kano at a meeting with management of the State Pilgrims Welfare Board.
I recognize Kano as a very strategic partner of the National Hajj Commission, and I seek for your cooperation at all times, because all of us are concerned about National Hajj Commission, not because it's a government institution, but because it's a means through which it's easy to worship Allah.
On his part, Chairman of Kano State Pilgrims Welfare Board, Sheikh Abdullah Pakistan, applauded NAHCON for visiting Kano.
With the long time working experience, which Allah in His mercy bestowed upon you, we have confidence and hope that your leadership will be blessing and great opportunity to Nigerian pilgrims in general.
High point of the visit was a presentation of gifts to NAHCON chairman. In another development, NAHCON chairman has disclosed that registration for 2021 Hajj will be flagged off on Wednesday, the 9th of September 2020. The chairman stated this when he met with the officials of the Jigawa State Pilgrims Welfare Board in Dutse, the Jigawa State capital.
But importantly is that September 9 is when we are starting Hajj 2021. So let your people get to know this. This one will give us opportunity of planning ahead. I hope that not everybody has got refund in your state.
Yes.
Those who have not got refund, obviously, will get priority.
Yes.
Speaking at the meeting, Executive Secretary of Jigawa State Pilgrims Board, Sani Al-Hassan, said the board is ready for the registration and has made refunds to 178 intending pilgrims for 2020 Hajj.
We have currently refunded 178 intending pilgrims, amounting to 200 million.
In another meeting between NAHCON management and members of Katsina State Pilgrims Welfare Board, its executive director, Suleiman Nuhu Kuki, reiterated the commitment of the board to support policies introduced by NAHCON.
We cherish your resolve to actualize programs such as this Hajj savings scheme, the establishment of Hajj Training Institute, and the digital transformation of the entire Hajj affairs. This will undoubtedly add value and facilitate efficient welfare service delivery to the teeming intended pilgrims of this country.
Nuhu said the board made refunds to 218 intending pilgrims out of the 1,539 that registered for 2020 Hajj. In his remarks, NAHCON chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kule Hassan said priority will be given to those who rolled over for the 2021 Hajj, saying that it would be on the basis of first come, first serve. He used the opportunity to confirm that the Commission will formally sign the Hajj Savings Scheme agreement with Jaiz Bank on Thursday, the 10th of September 2020. Alhamdulillah, if you're just tuning in, the program is As You Answer the Call, a public enlightenment presentation on the activities of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON. With plans almost concluded by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, to launch the Hajj Savings Scheme early this month, the leadership of the Commission has been visiting places to create public awareness and acceptance about the scheme and other policies unveiled by the Commission. During the visits, NAHCON officials met with stakeholders. We have details of this in our next segment, Spotlight. Stay tuned.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.
In continuation of its advocacy campaigns across states and also undertake inspections of Hajj camps, the leadership of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, led by its chairman, Alhaji Zikrullah Kule Hassan, visited Kano, Jigawa, and Katsina states. In the course of the visits, the leadership of NAHCON met with stakeholders and discussed key policies being implemented by the Commission. The policies are making Hajj affordable for Nigerians, introducing a Hajj savings scheme, reducing the number of days spent during Hajj, digital transformation, as well as establishing Hajj Training Institute. Arriving at Jigawa State Government House, NAHCON officials were welcomed by the State Governor, Muhammad Badaru Abubakar. Shedding light on NAHCON policies, Alhaji Zikrullah Kule Hassan said Nigeria, being the 5th country in the world and first in Africa with the largest contingent during Hajj, must invent strategies to operate in tune with international best practices.
Your Excellency, sir, to make Hajj affordable, it means that we must devise a strategy. And for us, the most effective strategies is what we intend to start in a few days' time in Nigeria. It is what we call the Hajj Savings Scheme. We believe that Hajj should not be, going to Hajj should not be a way to ruin your business. It's ought to be something you can save for. And you can even save over the years, not over the months.
Alhaji Zikrullah further informed the governor about the ongoing digital transformation program at NAHCON. The chairman also touched on other issues such as the reduction in the number of days often spent by Nigerian pilgrims during Hajj. Other issues discussed include the introduction of Hajj Training Institute.
Hajj, we also feel that people should know more about it, not just those who want to go to Hajj, but actually those who want to be managers. They must know the latest about traveling. They must know the latest about the health requirements, about the management, and many other things associated with travelings.
The NAHCON boss then pleaded with the governor on the need to improve the current grading of Jigawa State Pilgrims Welfare Board.
I would like to inform Your Excellency that National Hajj Commission, as a rule, do give license to Pilgrims Board after every two years. As we speak, Jigawa State has been graded Grade B, and we trust that Your Excellency will, in your usual ambitious program, help us to upgrade the Jigawa State Pilgrims Welfare Board to Grade A. And one of the ways to do that is to up the facilities in their secretariat.
Responding, Governor Abubakar Badaru applauded the NAHCON management for their initiatives to transform Hajj operations in Nigeria.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to Jigawa State, in the same vein to express my deep and sincere appreciation to the present leadership of NAHCON for the total transformation of Hajj operations in Nigeria. Your effort in cutting down prices of all the components of Hajj fare is highly commendable, which if not because of the COVID-19 pandemic, Hajj fare of your time would have been the lowest compared to what is obtained in the recent years. Thank you most sincerely for this effort and indeed for all your initiatives that I believe will work and help in transformation the Hajj operations in this country.
While appreciating NAHCON for fencing the permanent site of the Jigawa State Hajj camp, Governor Badaru appealed to NAHCON on the priorities needed at the camp, saying he will do everything possible to ensure that the State Pilgrims Board attain the status of Grade A.
The wall fencing of our permanent Hajj camp site is highly appreciated, and therefore appealing to NAHCON to erect a befitting structure of 2 screening halls, toilets for male and female, and mosque in the permanent site. And on our part, we will look at the secretariat and all the requirements to be graded A.
Still in Jigawa State, NAHCON chairman and his entourage inspected the permanent site of the State Hajj camp, which NAHCON fenced under the Hajj Development Levy project.
So what we are suggesting now with the contractor's engineer, is to construct a permanent, drainage, with stone-faced embankments.
Before leaving Jigawa State, NAHCON management took their advocacy campaign to the palace of the Emir of Dutse, Alhaji Nuhu Muhammadu Sanusi.
So we want to start the process where people can save every month, every week, or every year towards going to Hajj. He can plan 3 years, he can plan 5 years. Somebody can also plan for his wife or plan for his children, but it will be planning.
I am particularly glad to hear that you are opening a Hajj scheme for people to save money for the purpose of performing the Hajj. This is a very, very encouraging exercise, and I hope and I pray that this will take shape as soon as possible.
The officials were then taken around the Emirate Museum to see items associated with the history of Dutse people. The chairman and his entourage were also at the palace of the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero. Sarkin Shanun Kano, Alhaji Shehu Muhammad Dankade, and Turakin Kano, Alhaji Abdullahi Lamido Sanusi, received the NAHCON delegation on behalf of the Emir of Kano, who was unavoidably absent. Making his remarks, NAHCON chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan said they are at the palace to seek for advice and royal blessings on the activities of the commission.
We just want to say that our vision, though we have the 5th largest contingent in the world, our vision is to eventually be the most professionalized Hajj managed organization in the entire world. We know this is possible with your support. We count on your advice. We seek for your prayers.
The chairman then brought to the attention of the Emirate key policies the Commission is pushing through to make Hajj affordable by professionalizing it, as well as building a hospital and hotel in Kano State under the Hajj Development Levy. Responding, the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero, who was represented, expressed support for NAHCON policies, saying they could not have come at a better time.
The hospital also is very important because health is very important. You can't go to Hajj if you are not healthy. And if you get there, you get problem. Usually you have very good service there. The Saudi government is excellently prepared for all eventualities during Hajj. So it's better for us also to have something similar here in Nigeria before we get there.
Another official function performed by NAHCON management in Kano was the inspection of projects at the state Hajj camp. The projects, which are carried out with funds from Hajj Development Levy, are a hospital and a hotel.
Yes. The soil test carried out and a new design for the foundation was done, and it's based on that we are working now.
At the Katsina State Government House, the Deputy Governor, Alhaji Manir Yakubu, received the NAHCON delegation on behalf of the State Governor, Honorable Aminu Bello Masari. Just as in other states, the chairman makes case for the policies NAHCON is introducing to ensure that Hajj is made affordable and comfortable.
By the time we introduce the Hajj savings scheme, you will know that your Hajj is 2025 if you are alive. So for us, by 2023, we will have finished planning for 2025 Hajj. We already know who is going. If the computer will be choosing you, it's not as if the accommodation will possibly have been finished in 2024. So the planning will be far ahead because already we have fund for the numbers. So that is why we believe it's better we start now than keep on lamenting year in and year out.
Governor Aminu Bello Masari, who was represented, welcomed the NAHCON policies, saying that they will help in Hajj operations.
And this issue of Hajj training is also very apt. It's a good idea that all these things that sometimes we find causing some problems because there is no education.
Furthermore, the governor supports the idea of a Hajj savings scheme in Nigeria.
And I think it's also good to note and also to congratulate you, the Commission, your board, for coming up with this Hajj savings scheme. It's really a very good scheme. And we hope, you said it's late. It's not late. It is appropriate that we will have it now so that, because things are getting tougher.
Also in Katsina State, NAHCON leaders inspected facilities at the state Hajj camp. It is evident that the advocacy campaigns carried out by the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, are recording successes, going by the support the Commission is getting from stakeholders.
You're still watching as you answer the call. Coming up next is Making the Hajj. Dr. Bashir Aliyu Al-Furqan will take us through discussions on the history of Quba Mosque in Medina. Let's hear him.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك.
The Quba Masjid is located on the outskirts of Medina. It is one of the masjids recommended for pilgrims to visit. What Islamic history is associated with the Quba Masjid?
To visit the Quba Mosque.
On Making the Hajj tonight, Dr. Bashir Aliyu Al-Furqan answers these and other questions.
Masjid Quba is a mosque that has been mentioned in the Quran. As you rightly said, the pilgrims, when they reach Medina, part of the activities for pilgrims in Medina is to visit the mosque of Quba and pray at least 2 rak'ats there. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he first arrived in Medina, he said his first station was Quba. He stayed in Quba for a number of days. That was his first station on arrival at Medina. And during his stay, Quba is the name of the area. Sometimes it is called Banu Amr bin Auf, the settlement of the tribe of the clan of Amr bin Auf.
Dr. Bashir Aliyu provides insight about the location of the Quba Masjid.
When you are coming in to Medina from the Tariq al-Hijra, and you come to the junction, the cross junction, where the Masjid Quba is ahead of you. When you turn right, that street that takes you to the place that is called Ainu Zarqa in Medina, just across that road, there is an orchard of dead palm trees. There, around, it was that area that the Prophet ﷺ, when he first came, he dismounted off his camel, and he was covered by Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu with a cloth. He made like an umbrella for him to shade him from the heat of the sun, because he arrived just before Zawal. So that place is called Makanu Tawlil. When
was Quba Masjid built?
In some narrations, they say he stayed up to 2 weeks. While he was there, he built the mosque of Quba. And that was the reference to this was made in the Quran, where Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, لَمَسْجُدٌ أُسِّسَ عَلَى التَّقْوَى مِنْ أَوَّلِ يَوْمٍ أَحَقُّ أَن تَقُومَ فِيهِ رِجَالٌ يُحِبُّونَ أَن يَتَطَهَّرُوا وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُطَّهِّرِينَ. I swear, this is Allah saying, I swear that the mosque that was established on the first day, that is the first day of arrival of the Prophet ﷺ to Medina, the mosque that was founded, that was established on the first day, it is more right that you stand up in prayer in that mosque. In that mosque, there are people who want to purify themselves. And Allah loves those who purify themselves, who seek to purify themselves.
The Islamic scholar talks more about the Quba Masjid. We shall continue the discussions in our next edition.
MashaAllah. Up next is the quiz. Welcome to the quiz segment. The question in the last episode was, the period when all ihram prohibitions are lifted except having intercourse with your spouse is called what? The correct answer is At-Tahalul Awal or At-Tahalul As-Sugar. The winner is Saad Tijani from Ishai local government area of Oyo State. He provided the answer ahead of others. Saad Tijani will be contacted on how NAHCON will reach him with the prize he won. A quiz winner will get 25,000 Naira cash prize. This is part of NAHCON's efforts in social investment in Nigeria. Now to the quiz for this week. The question is, what will pilgrims accomplish to attain At-Tahalul Akbar or At-Tahalul Thani? I repeat, what will pilgrims accomplish to attain At-Tahalul Akbar or At-Tahalul Thani? Text your answer to the number showing on your screen. The winner will be the first person whose correct answer is received. All answers should carry the name and location of sender. Good luck and happy viewing. Once again, good luck to you. Before we round off the program, we take some messages from our viewers. Zainab Sani from Nasarawa local government, Nasarawa state, sent in the first message. It says, I appreciate NAHCON for the 25,000 Naira quiz prize presented to me. Jazakumullah. Jibrin from Bauchi state sent in the second message. It reads, I want to congratulate NAHCON chairman Alhaji Zikrullah Kule Hassan and his team for job well done, particularly in establishing the Hajj Training Institute and fixing of Hajj camps in states. You too can send a message through our mobile number and other social media platforms. Remember, You can stop the spread of coronavirus by complying with all preventive measures. Let's support our governments in the fight against coronavirus. That's it on this edition of the program. As you answer the call, join me same time next week for another package. Good night and thanks for watching.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك